History. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Damian Pierce now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Now begin with a run by Mixon. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs converted. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He throws a bullet to the center of the... He's got it inside the 10! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! Oh, they got it! Intercepted along the goal line! And the Texans will take it back to their own 30 before they're stopped. And that is where they're going to take over after the interception.
Texans nothing.
Could have been 7 if they'd tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. On the ground again with Mixon. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 4. And it sets up a Houston first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Stroud throwing here on first. Cut by Diggs. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Keeping it with Mixon. And he's able to get this down to the 36. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down. And time runs out before they get the snap on. That's the end of 1. Our score, 6-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Crosses midfield, still going. Along the sideline inside the 25. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions bump the lead up to 13 points. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. Back to throw, Stroud. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Oh, nice adjustment to bring in that tipped pass. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, Stroud. Headed out right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
On 1st down, it's Goff. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. Through the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So the Lions giving it another go, trying for 2 once more.
The Lions will set up for
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Goff back to throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans take possession in the shadow of their own end zone. They're at the 4-yard line. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Here's Stroud. Completed to Collins. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now it's Stroud. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw, Stroud. That one's caught along the left sideline. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's Stroud now. He beams one deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Carlton Davis. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Cut near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. A final throw before the break. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans narrow the lead entering halftime. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right? They rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
And there it is. He makes the play in the end zone. And with no time remaining, they tie this game up as we head into halftime locker rooms. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Greg Reynolds to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here.
That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down throw from Goff. Escapes the pocket. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that gives the Lions the first. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Goff. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
4th down, Goff throwing. That's cut beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down? And the call to go for it pays off considerably. Goff on 1st and 10. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
14. Hold on.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Flush down now to his left. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them blitz.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans will take over at their own 5 following the interception. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Texans having to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. One of the tight ends in motion left. 3rd down, Mixon gets it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. They connect for the first. Has some daylight through the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Brushes him off with ease. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, a run to Mixon. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Lions get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Off play action, Goff. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive